Oh yeah, gotta smoke it down. Happy Friday, Zinger Nation! We are back. We are at it. This is Benzinga Powerball, your rapid fire show where every day you get the disaster of the day. You get a wild, wild winner. In everybody's favorite segment, you get a hot pick every day, bringing the fire, bringing the idea flow to Zinger Nation. We started this company to make information easier for individuals to consume, and that's what we're trying to do here.
All right, Luke. Well, let's hop into it. What do we have for our disaster of the day?
Disaster of the day. It's been a disaster throughout the course of the year. We haven't talked about it yet. Tesla, ticker TSLA. Nobody needs that symbol from me. We all know what's going on with Tesla. Down 35% year to date. What's really interesting that I want to call out and maybe helpful is that as we think about the S&P 500's performance and reaching all-time highs, it has been dominated by the mega cap names. It hasn't flowed into the large caps, the mid caps, the small caps. This rally has been so dominated by those mega cap names. Tesla is one that has sat on the sidelines. It has not been a part of that rally. For that reason, Tesla is our disaster of the day, but I think this actually presents a buying opportunity as assets are going to need to roll out of those mega cap names. They're getting very expensive now. They're going to look down the cap structure. And Tesla is one of those names that I think will be there as you start to move down the cap table. Chat, thoughts on that one? Tesla as an entry point. Give me a 1 if you like it, a 2 if you do not. You don't like it, AB. Give us the dirt.
No, I just don't like how, the company's continuing to cut prices, just a sign of lower demand. You have other car companies talking about weaker EV demand. I think there will be a time to buy Tesla. I just don't think that time is now. And I don't think, I'm with Crassy. Not yet. We've seen Tesla dip down to around $100 a share in the past couple years. From there, you got a really good bounce. So right now at 160, not interested. If Tesla keeps going lower toward 100, I'm interested.
All right, I'm going to keep us moving into our wild winner. It's a name that I'm happy to celebrate because it was our hot pick on this show about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. That is Robinhood, ticker HOOD. Hood. All is good in the hood. Robinhood, incredible performance this past week. We had a rally this week on the February metrics. Net deposits for Robinhood came in at $3.6 billion. That is a very strong month for Robinhood. On this show, we've been advocating for buying Robinhood stock since the day. I remember the day that it came out that Sam Bankman-Fried had to liquidate his Robinhood position. I think it was about $400 million. The stock was down around 9% that day. In the 8s, that was the day we advocated for it. The street has caught up to us. I saw a price target come out yesterday on Robinhood at $30 per share. Yes, this is tied to the crypto market, so you do have some risk in Robinhood from crypto. But generally speaking, I do believe in Robinhood as a next generation tool, as a personal finance tool that will continue to grow and be a very large player in the space. And so I'd like to throw this one out to the group. Our wild winner today is Hood, Robinhood. 1, if you like the stock. 2, if you don't. Give me the read.
Yeah, just zooming out on this daily chart, you can see how we had a lot of consolidation and trading sideways for, the better part of a year, right below $10. And then you get this breakout in the last few weeks. So from a technical standpoint, I really like this. The only thing that scares me, like you said, is that a lot of this deposit volume that we got really excited about last month is tied to crypto. So if you see a sell-off in Bitcoin and then you see the subsequent sell-offs in all of the meme coins, that will hurt Hood's deposit volume. So just something to watch out there. If crypto stays hot, there's no reason this stock won't also stay hot.
Yeah. And I'll point out that from a fundamental perspective, it is not an expensive stock right now. It's twice as expensive as it was just a few weeks ago. But again, it's not an incredibly expensive stock. I think it is a personal finance tool of the future. And I got some ones in the chat, like in the Robinhood call.
Yeah, and you still have, if the valuation does dip here, you still have the possibility that this could be a takeover target from like a Goldman Sachs or someone else. So I think you kind of have a nice floor of risk there that if it drops to say back to $8, then it could be back on the table as a takeover target. So I don't mind playing Hood here.
All right. We called it out. Again, this is Benzinga Powerball, your rapid fire show. We talked about our disaster of the day, Tesla. Chat is saying hold out on Tesla for a little bit. We talked about our wild winner, which is Robinhood. We've been calling it on this show. I still like it for the long term. And now for everyone's favorite segment, our hot pick. It is Allbirds, ticker BRDS. AB, will you start us off telling us just what the business is?
Yeah, so Allbirds is a sneaker company that was kind of a big fad a few years ago, especially out in certain Silicon Valley circles and whatnot. It was kind of this like tech, the sneaker of tech bros. Since then, the product hasn't been as hot or as popular. And the stock certainly hasn't been either. Down, it was a former SPAC, down basically 100% from its listing price. Some reverse splits there. Chart, I mean, is as ugly as you can get. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up on our Benzinga Pro. But they just announced a new CEO. You've still got some good revenue. The company is projecting about $200 million of revenue this upcoming year, and it's trading at less than $150 million market cap. So anytime you have an opportunity to buy a company that's going to do more in revenue in a single year than its entire market cap, then you have some outweighed potential there.
Yeah, go ahead and try to refresh that chart for us. We can pull that one up. This is an incredibly speculative call, okay? I'm just putting that out there. Big disclaimer, this is a speculative call. I am not in this one yet, but I am looking at it, and that's why we are talking about it. As AB said, the chart is ugly. Here's what's going on. You had revenue last year of $266 million. Into the coming year, revenue is going to be about $200 million. So you've got a decent chunk lower, about a fifth on revenue. You have a market cap of the stock that's at $121 million. So the stock's trading at about half of what its revenue is going to be this year. There's a lot that needs to happen for this company to work. There's going to be some financing that's needed and some dilution. I think that they're going to have to raise money via equity. I think getting debt is going to be difficult. So you will have some dilution. There will probably be some sort of offering top. And the company has a long way to go to flip to cash flow positive. Reason why this is on our radar now is that it is fundamentally a very cheap stock. The company just installed a new CEO. And that's sort of the big systemic change that needs to take place in order for this thing to get back on track. It can't be the little incremental improvements. No, they need a systemic fundamental change. They have that new CEO in there. They have a brand. They have a revenue base. And basically you'd be betting on this new CEO to take that brand, take that revenue base, and flip this into a cash flowing machine. Again, speculative call, but that is the pick of the day, BRDS. I'm not in it yet, but I'm looking at it.
Yep, that's all we're doing. We're looking at it. It's on the watch list, like you said. Probably some dilution ahead, and the company right now is trading at less than $1, so it is at risk of being delisted off the NASDAQ if it cannot meet that dollar requirement within the 90-day period or however long. I think it's 90 days. Might be 120.
They
sure.
give extensions.
Yeah, they're kind of flexible. It's like, but anyway, Luke, we've gone through our disaster of the day. That was Tesla, our wild winner, Robinhood, ticker HOOD, our hot pick, Allbirds, ticker BRD. That might be our most speculative hot pick yet. I love it. And then to wrap up on this beautiful Friday, let's get a nice workout tip.
All right. Workout of the day. Not only do we take care of your portfolio in Benzinga Powerball, this is your rapid fire show where we're just trying to get you idea flow quickly every day. We also take care of your body and we give you a rapid fire workout tip of the day. Today, we're going to talk about arms. All right. So if you look at your arm here, you got your arm, you have a muscle on top here. That is your bicep. The muscle below that is your tricep. If you want to build bigger, more toned, larger, stronger arms, your tricep is about 2/3 of the size. Okay, everybody thinks about and focuses on biceps. Your
No,
tricep
not 2/3.
is about 2/3 the size of your arm. Makes up 2/3 of it.
I thought you were saying 2/3 the size of your bicep.
Yep.
No.
2/3 the size of your arm. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a dumbbell. You're going to put it over your head. Squat down here. Put it over your head. And you're going to lower it, elbows tucked in, all the way down behind your head, and you're going to go back up. You're going to bring it all the way in behind your head and go all the way back up. You're going to feel a massive stretch. You're going to feel some blood flow rush into your triceps, and you're going to do this. You're going to do 3 sets for 15 reps each. Pick a weight that is challenging but not impossible, and that is your workout tip of the day.
Boom, some skull crushers, baby.
All right. This is your rapid fire show. We will see you Monday. We will keep the idea flow going. Check out Benzinga Pro. It is our news and data terminal. I cannot live without it. It's free, 2-week trial, no credit card needed. Literally no reason not to take this Friday afternoon. Check it out. It is benzingapro.com.
Boom. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Blessed weekend. Boom.
Blessed weekend. We'll see you next week.
We'll be right back.